Hello everyone, we're the Secret Life of Humans and we're going to talk about creation today. If we wish to stay human, if we wish to remain as humanity, we need to learn how to create life of a human being, because this is our goal, this is our task. As a woman, as a mother, I clearly see that one of the most important, if not the one most important thing we're here to experience is the creation of the essence of life in a human body. A physical experience of divinity occurs when a man and a woman create new life together.
Yeah, that's the power we have from the God above, or as you want to call this. But the truth is that you have the power to create life, and the kids are the future, and we are the future because we are creating the future every day in our lives. So actually the future is not fixed, future is still in our hands, and the kids and how they are becoming, how they are growing, how they are showing up in this planet is the one of the most important things. Because I don't know if you ever wondered that most of the people, I don't know the statistics, but it's like 8 billion people now in the planet Earth.
Yeah.
So we have 8 billion people living in this planet. And have you ever wondered how many people were born in the hospital? Have you ever wondered about why is that happening? Because for most of the people it's like an obvious thing that if you want to give a birth to a child, you have to go to the hospital because there are doctors, there are like good conditions to give a birth and everything. But this is one of the most, one of the bullshit in this world actually, because the hospital, the definition of the hospital is like the place where they are healing, like sustaining life, like trying to keep you alive, or fighting diseases, or there's nothing about spreading your wings. There is nothing about like good energy in the hospital. It's like the place where you are going if you want to die.
And actually many people are dying there. So there's definitely no good conditions for giving birth, but it reflects simply the conditions we live in. Because if somebody lives in a cage, a concrete jungle, you give birth and you die in a block of concrete. So this is crazy. This has nothing to do with life. A living space of love is an urgency to be created. Absolutely everything, every thought, every feeling, every dream should be focused on creating natural conditions for expanding life, for expanding humanity, and for expanding our consciousness. You've definitely heard about indigo, crystal, rainbow, or whatever kind of star children that come to Earth now. There's nothing special about them, but the thing that they're simply human beings who naturally came here to be happy, who came here to spread joy, who came here to give love. And any psychic abilities they show are something very like side effects, something very natural for them. It's not the essence of their existence. The essence of it is creating more and more beauty, more and more love, and more life on this planet.
Yeah.
So if we don't wish this planet to die altogether with the humanity on its surface, we have to learn how to nourish our bodies, how to nourish the bodies of our children, so that we can sustain humanity, so that we can remain as feeling beings, and create good places to live here.
It goes much further than you can think, possibly, because if you're thinking that some kids are special, some kids they have a gift they can actually give to the world, or they have special abilities or anything like that. But the truth is that you are the same. Everyone is equal in this sense, and you are also very unique and special as a human being, because I believe that the whole world are trying to cut you off from everything, every knowledge you brought to this planet, because then you are going to the school and everything, but this is the subject for another video. But it doesn't matter. You came here to this planet to create, and thanks to that you can actually make this place a little better, and that's the goal. If you are making every place you are living in a little bit better, the whole world becomes better, because we are living in a fractal universe, and the smallest gesture you are making, the smallest move in the universe you are making, it spreads out to the infinity actually. So if you think that some kids are special, some kids are born in the stars or anything, they are like indigo, like Sylvia said, it doesn't matter, because you are also very special. But you were born in a hospital, the place that the people are dying, and the energy is like, just try to remember, or maybe try to imagine, but maybe you will remember this moment when you were born, because it's like, it seems like we have a dark dark cover on these memories, but probably your body remember the moment you were born, the moment you were just taken out from the body of your mother. And just try to imagine what you can possibly feel as a child of the God coming to this planet, and you are born, and you were for 9 months more or less, you were in the womb, you were in your mother's body, and then you are just going out to this world, and you see the artificial concrete building and some doctors, with these masks. It's like craziness. We are doing this to ourselves. We are harming ourselves from the very first minute in this planet. So Celia, she's a mother, so she probably knows much more than me, and I will never know. But just try to think about that. Try to feel this in your heart. How to be a human if you were born in these conditions as a human being. And of course you are going to say a lot of things that we don't have a conditions of that outside the hospital because of bacteria, but
there's a lot of bacteria in the hospital actually, and there are some that don't occur any outside in any places outside the hospital. So it's basically not true. And along with many information about the food you should eat while pregnant, the food you should eat in general, it's all fake. It's all done just to switch off our thinking, to switch off our feelings and our humanity. So what we're trying to tell you is that what you nourish your body with and what you feed on, but not only in case of physical food, but also in case of thoughts, of feelings, and of the surroundings you live in, it all is spreading out by your children and by any environment, any people you have impact on, you interact with. So you have to start with yourself. You first need to cleanse your body, to cleanse your thoughts, to become a loving spiritual person that can create a space of love where a loving child can come to this planet.
Yeah, and try to imagine what kind of conditions you would like to, prepare for your kid. What kind of conditions you would like to see if you are going to be born. You know what I mean? It's like, and of course, I think it's one of the most important thing. Try to think what kind of a kid you would like to have, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's so obvious that our thoughts are creating our reality. And the same thing is like, probably, I don't know, maybe like 1% of the moms, I mean, in this world, they were thinking about how they want to see their kids in the future in this world, and it goes much further than you can probably think, because if you are expecting that you are giving birth to the God, then you are creating the conditions to create a God. But if you like having sex in the party or anywhere, because that's how the world looks like right now, you are not thinking about creation, about creating life. You are thinking about pleasure, which, I don't know, it's like it lasts for maybe minutes, sometimes seconds probably, and you are not conscious because you were drinking alcohol, or I don't know, you are just, there is a loud music, or you know what I mean. It's just like we've forgotten that we are bringing the child of the gods to this planet, and we have to look at our kids in that way, because this is the only way to really see the gods, see the God in this, in this kid's face and everything.
And true. And if it's easier for you, think for yourself. What would you like to experience? How would you like to see the first images, first seconds of a new life? Would you like to meet doctors with the different tools and injections? Or would you like to see your parents that are loving you, that are smiling at you, that are welcoming you here? Would you like to experience your mother eating animal corpses and smoking or drinking alcohol while you're in her womb? Every child, every fetus feels that it's killing it. So please just think about it before you get pregnant, before you invite a being to be a part of your family. Please communicate with this being. It's not a thing, it's not a fetus, it's a horrible name. It's like we're treating animals not as our friends but as things. So we treat, so the population of this planet is treating their children. They think about small kids like they didn't have any consciousness. They are aware, they feel everything. Every feeling of a mother is felt by the fetus, and other way around. Every word of the father is heard by it. So please mind what you feed yourself and your children with. Please mind which kind of space you're creating for it. If a baby is gonna have access to the natural environment that the God has created for him or her on this planet, or is it gonna see some artificial world of concrete, world of iPhones, tablets, cars, etc.? This has nothing to do with the natural environment that people were created by God to live in.
Just try to feel this. Try to feel this in your heart, because if you are a human being, you still have a knowledge, you still have a power to just dig out to these memories of how the world should looks like, because we are living in a madness, we are living in a craziness, and the level of that is far above my imagination. It's like if you are looking around and start thinking about every particular thing in your life, how it's not so easy. That's why we are here, because we want to remind you that you are a human being. Human being, you know what I mean? You know what does it mean to be a human? To have a heart, to feel everything. Because we are not robots, we are not things. We are human beings in this planet. And we are here to actually create a new world. I mean, like, it sounds very strange, but we have to remind each other and everyone in this planet that we are powerful and we are child of the God. Yeah. So that's it. See you later in the next video. About what? Who knows? But we'll see. Never mind. See you in the next video.